Hello and welcome to Graphic Online News in Brief. In the headlines, lawyer Dr. Dominic Ayine in trouble again over alleged disparaging comments against Supreme Court. Former COCOBOD CEO Dr. Stephen Opuni seeks removal of judge presiding over his trial. It's been 6 years since the June 3 disaster hit Ghana, and survivors continue to knock on the corridors of government for support. Korle Klottey Assembly works to prevent perennial flooding, and Rastafarian students given warm welcome at Achimota School. News in Brief is brought to you by.
Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
And now the news in brief. The Chief Justice, His Lordship Justice Kwesi Enin-Yeboah, has petitioned the Disciplinary Committee of the General Legal Council to investigate an alleged disparaging comments made by Dr. Dominic Ayine, a former Deputy Attorney General, over the independence of the judiciary. Dr. Ayine's comment at a public forum is said to be in reference to the Supreme Court's conduct of the 2020 presidential election petition.
According to the petition addressed to the chairman of the Disciplinary Committee of the General Legal Council, Dr. Ayine made the comment during a panel discussion on presidential election petitions and their impact on Africa's democracy. He is reported to have said that the Supreme Court failed to apply the rules of procedures and also filed the Supreme Court's consistent and continuous dismissal of the petitioner's applications or reliefs. During the 2020 election petition, Dr. Ayine had to apologize to the court following contempt charges after he used words the court found to be in bad taste. He was discharged on that occasion.
Survivors of the June 3, 2015 flood and fire disaster in Accra are appealing to the government to support them as they find it difficult to make ends meet. They explained that apart from earlier compensations made to them by the government for medical bills, they have not received any further financial support.
It's been 6 years since the twin disaster occurred at the Arabaka end of the Kwame Nkrumah interchange. Some of the victims and their families who attended a memorial service organized for those who lost their lives in the June 3, 2015 disaster, lamented their present condition. They want the government to come to their aid. The ceremony was attended by the Municipal Chief Executive Officer of the Korle Klottey Municipal Assembly, Mr. Samoni Ajay, officials of the Assembly, survivors and sympathizers.
Yes, Father, you are God.
I know fire, but if I am I am still a bomb with you. Because a name was an anchor, many you had it. I feel so. Open doors also because every hospital, this kind of see, I decided to buy anymore.
In a related development, the Municipal Chief Executive of Korle Klottey Municipal Assembly, Samoni Ajay, has told journalists of plans being implemented by the Assembly to prevent the annual perennial flooding in the municipality, which is blamed partly for the June 3 disaster.
Government is trying as quick as possible to correct the engineering problem we're supposed to is to do with the water flow from this community into the middle of our trade. One, apparently it needs the water from the mountains in the morning at 90%, and that needs to change. I think that is going to be corrected.
Former CEO of the Ghana COCOBOD, Dr. Stephen Opuni, is filing an application to seek the removal of the judge presiding over his trial. Dr. Opuni and businessman Seydou Agongo are standing trial for allegedly causing financial loss of more than 271 million cedis to the state in series of fertilizer deals.
In his application, Dr. Opuni argues that his decision to file the application for Justice Clemens Honyenuga to recuse himself follows a comment the judge made. Justice Honyenuga is Supreme Court judge who is sitting as an additional High Court judge. Dr. Opuni says the judge had said he was in a hurry to finish the case in order to concentrate on his work at the Supreme Court. Dr. Opuni argues he will not be afforded adequate time and facilities to defend himself as enshrined in the 1992 Constitution if the judge has his intention elsewhere. Lawyers for Dr. Opuni are expected to move the application on June 9.
Now to the Achimota in Accra and Oheneba Nkrabea, one of the Rastafarian students who was initially denied admission to the Chimota School has started classes there after completing admission procedures. His admission follows the Human Rights Court order to management of the school to allow the students to enroll.
His mother, Madam Mana Meyers, who was with him, confirmed that he was given a warm welcome when he reported to school on Thursday morning. She says a school prefect assured Nkrabea has nothing to fear and that her son will be taken care of. Tyrone Magai and Oheneba Nkrabea were asked to shave off their dreadlocks upon their being offered admission to the Achimota School, which insisted it was a condition they needed to fulfill. They refused and sought redress in court, which upheld their right to keep their hair.
And he said he was a day student, and she said, oh, okay, then you are going to be my school son, and told us that, Oheneba was welcomed, nobody was going to do anything to him, and that if he had any problem, he should just approach her. And that was very reassuring. I told him, Oheneba wants to do ICT or IT, and he said, oh, there is no IT course, but then there's a line of programs that he can do.
Thank you for watching. We will see you again tomorrow with another edition. Stay safe and protect yourself from COVID-19. For more news, visit graphic.com.gh or log on to Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube at Graphic GH. I am Juliet Echa Safo.